And here we go. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're number one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream. And if you're wondering what we're doing, well, we're doing something crazy out here in Miami. Shoutouts to Miami. Shoutouts to the people watching. I do know a lot of people are actually working right now, so shoutouts to all of you that are tuning into this stream. So here we go. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing. Yes, we're going to be slapping our meat. Oh, yeah. But one thing I'm going to tell you, this is a ribeye. And if you see it in here, this is bone in, bone in. I'm going to tell you this. This is what I'm going to be cooking for all of you tonight. So for anybody in the chat room, don't forget, slap your meat because you got to make sure to season your meat prior. So one more time, there we go. That's another beautiful slap. And then also, I will tell you, we have a couple other ones here. See this one? Yes, yes, yes. Got to slap that one too. Make sure to slap your meat. And then I will be slapping a little bit of a smaller meat of mine here. But for all of you wondering, we're going to cut this open right now. If you can do me a favor, hit the like button for the stream. This is a live stream for all of you. And for all of you that are tuning in now from maybe another country, welcome, welcome, welcome to a live stream on a Thursday. Yes, 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 on a Thursday. Great to see all of you here. So let's start off, okay? Let's start off by cutting these open. Okay, let's cut these open. Open my meat up. Yes, yes, yes. And also, here we go. Beautiful. Let me also cut this one wide open. Let me show you. Very nice. Bone in, bone in. Let me put this on the screen because we're about to slap some meat over here, okay? There you go. Look at, make sure when you're slapping the meat, look at that. Ooh, damn, look at that. Look at that. That's a nice one. That is a nice one. Look at how beautiful. And then you got the bone here. Yes, yes, yes. Beauty, beauty. Gotta slap it. And then also, we have this other piece. Other piece is looking fantastic too. Slap that up. Gotta slap my meat up before we season this. Oh yeah, look at that. Anyways, putting this here. One thing you want to do, for all of you watching, one thing you want to do is pat it down, take all the moisture out of this, take out all of that leftover blood. Let me get us a tad bit closer. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the view of my meat. Yes, 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 you're enjoying the view of my meat on a Thursday afternoon. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then over here, this one's also looking beautiful. Oh, yeah, let's slap that one. Got to turn it around. Got to turn it around. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice, nice. Hope you all are enjoying the view. Hope you're all enjoying the view. For all of you in the chat room, I do know a lot of people are working right now, but I have to make sure to hit this perfect. I have to make sure to do a little bit of slapping of the meat before we do any cooking later on. And so for all of you, we have a couple seasonings here that you see, but I'm going to teach you a little bit of something. For all of you watching, you're going to learn a little bit of something. So if you can, do me a favor, hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. And then here we go. One thing I will tell you, I'm going to cut this one open very soon. Boom! Getting more people in here. There you go. Time to slap it. Ooh, look at that. You just got to slap it up, okay? Ooh, slap that up. I know the ladies love that, and some of the men love to do it. Got to slap the meat. Here we go. Another one. Ooh, that one was pretty loud. Very loud, as a matter of fact. Ooh, look at that. Got to slap the meat. This is ribeye. How beautiful. Now, if you're wondering why I'm slapping the meat, well, in fact, I'm trying to take out and make sure that this is perfect. You can slap this in your own time, whenever you want to, when you're cooking. But remember, you have to season this properly. And to season these meats properly, you have to make sure to pat it down so that there's literally no leftover humidity on here. You don't want a slime on here. So let's make sure that you guys know when it comes to your meat, when it comes to the meat slapping, you got to clean it off sometimes, okay? You slap the meat. Sometimes you slap the meat, you got to clean it off, okay? When you're done slapping your meat, you got to clean it off. Make sure. Good clean off. Good clean off, gentlemen. Ladies like it. When you clean it off, there you go. Also, I will tell you, let me show you again how beautiful this is. Oh man, that's a nice piece of meat. Nice ribeye, a little bit of fat on here on the side. Ooh, shoot. Look at that. Looking nice, beautiful. Look at that, looking beautiful, looking nice. Let me show you the other side of this meat. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Got to slap it up, yes. Let's put this one down. This is enough slapping on that one. Now this one, look at this. Got a nice little cap on here. Beautiful cap, visible cap on this ribeye. And you can tell it's looking very nice. But you got to slap it, okay? You got to slap it. And then boom, you got the other side. You got a little bit of bone action here. A little bit of bone. Be careful when you do slap it this side. You're going to get a little bit of bone action. You might cut yourself. So here we go, looking beautiful. The point of the matter is we got about 50 people watching right now. They want to see me slap this meat up. And officially, let me tune you in. You see some whiskeys over here. These are the #1 whiskeys currently that you can buy at your store. But today we're doing the meat. And on that note, I will tell you what we're going to do. You got to prep up your meat before the action happens. Before the sexy time, you got to prep your meat all the time. All the time you got to prep your meat. Hey, late at night, you sexy time on the barbecue. Hey, sometimes you got to prep your meat. So we'll tell you, give it a couple hours before. And what I want to show you is, here you go. Here's the two meats. I already slapped this one up. Slap this one up, looking fancy, looking good. So, here we go. On this beautiful stream, got to lube it up a little bit with some Worcestershire. We're going to lube it up a little bit with some Worcestershire, okay? But you understand, Worcestershire sauce, it's a little bit sweet. So what you want to first do on here, you want to pick the right seasoning. This is too salty for your meat. The ladies are not gonna like it, especially with the sweetness on, a little bit of saltiness on that Worcestershire sauce. Now this one, pretty good. You don't have any salt, barely any salt. So I can tell you, this is a fantastic one to use. Also, I will say, this one's another fantastic. Not too much salt on this bad boy. So that meat, oh, that meat's gonna be perfect for sexy time. Got a little bit of garlic that you're gonna be putting on there. I did bring some options. You got Montreal steak seasoning. This does have a little bit of salt. It is not too thick. It's perfect, actually. Also, this is another one that I brought in here. Chicago steak seasoning. This one's fantastic for all of you in Chicago. Shoutouts to Chicago. Yeah. Yes. Shoutouts to Chicago. And one thing I want to ask all of you, I slapped up my meat already. I'm going to slap it up even more. Please do me the favor, hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. We only have a couple likes on this stream. Please do me the favor, up above, there's a button that you can press a like, and it helps you out, and makes your profile look, YouTube makes you look strong when you hit that button. So here we go, boom, let's do this. What do I want to use? So I'm gonna use Worcestershire. Let's start off by putting a little bit of pepper on here. So here we go. This is the pepper I'm using. Yes. Remember, I'm only using a light amount of pepper because most of my seasonings already have a little bit on it. I'm gonna use a tad bit of garlic for that meat. I do know the ladies sometimes, they do like that garlic on the meat. You do not want to put too much of that because the ladies sometimes, it's going to be overwhelming for the ladies. If you're having some meat for them, they might not like it. Too overpowering. So my dilemma currently is, which one do I use? This is going to be very salty, a little bit salty. So you know what, since I know this is salty, taking this out of here. This one's actually very, very good, very perfect, good for the meat. And for all of you, look at this. Look, it's looking nice, but I still have to put the other seasoning on here. Look at this one too, look at this one too. Looking nice. But we're not done. We're barely even got started. So for some reason, Chicago steak seasoning, old Chicago steaks, it has a little bit of a kick, okay? It has a little bit of a bang on here. So if I want a little bit of a bang, if I want to bang it out very soon, later on today, I want a little bit of an extra boom on there, I use the Chicago steak seasoning. This might be one that I use. And then also, I have this one, Montreal steak seasoning. You see, it's a little bit thicker, and I can tell you, if you guys use this one, understand that you're gonna have bigger grains of salt, and sometimes that can affect the performance on your meat when you put it on the grill, especially the taste. You don't want your meat to taste too salty, okay? So we might do this one. I think I'm gonna put this one away, move it away, so this is gonna be away. Ready to use this one. So I'm going to use Chicago steak seasoning. Yes, that's for all the Chicago boys out there. Let's start with this. That looks lovely, lovely, lovely. Let me show you a little bit lower. That is looking fantastico, fantastico. By the way, this is the time You're gonna slap this down just a tad bit, just a little slap on your meat. Just a little slap on your meat. Don't go too hard because then it's gonna get stuck in your hands. Little slap on your meat. After you do that, make sure to spread it a little bit around. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of garlic. A little bit of garlic powder. You notice that I didn't put too much of this. Too much of this. I did not use, you don't want your meat being too garlicky, okay? There's no lady out there that likes a lot of garlic on their meat. And again, let's slap this up, okay? Again, boom! Let's slap this baby up. You gotta slap your meat every now and then. Oof, oof. God damn! Here we go, one more time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Do not slap over here. Ooh, look at that, looking beautiful. Some of you in chat room are saying, this cannot be real. This man is slapping his meat. There's no way. Oh, there is a way. Oh, let me do it one more time. There is a way. And you just gotta go like that. You gotta back it up, boom. There you go. So now officially, you're gonna use again Chicago steak seasoning. Now you don't want to put too much on that. If you put too much on that, it's just not going to be, it's not going to be perfect. You want this meat to be perfect. And for it to be perfect, you can't overdo something. Just because this is flavoring does not mean that if you put more, it's going to taste better. When you're putting in the charcoal grill, understand it's all about how you cook your charcoal. You cook your meat on the charcoal grill. Please do me a favor. I'm struggling out here. Hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. Some of you, all you have to do up here, hit that button over here and it tells you you can like the stream. I really appreciate you guys if you hit the like button all the time. For all of you, we had somebody hit the like button. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Helps out a bunch. You know what? I want to get closer. I want to get closer to my meat. I want you guys to be close. Close to my meat. Ooh, look at that. Center stage, baby. Now this gets to the point that I'm going to be using this on here. By the way, anybody that hit the like button for the stream, thank you so much for hitting the like button for the stream. I'm going to tell you this. I put the camera a little bit down. I'm not a midget. I'm a tall man. So I'm crouching down. I'm really crouching down. This is a hard one for me. So this is where the moment comes. This is where the moment comes that I got to optimize everything. Now what I'm gonna do, I wanna make sure that the plate gets all of this, so I'm gonna be pouring this on here and seasoning both sides. There we go. Make sure it stays squared inside the plate. Also, what we're gonna do is, let's move ourselves just a tad bit up. Here we go, put it over here. Just a tad bit higher for all of you to see. I'm gonna use the same thing on the other side. This is looking perfect, perfect, perfect. Really, really good it's looking. So look at that, here we go. Let me show you how my meat is looking. Looking real good. Let's slap that up. Ooh, real nice. Look at that, let's slap that one up here. Looking good, looking good. Okay. So these are the essential moments of what you're gonna need. You are gonna need a Glad bag if you have one. If you don't have one, I'm gonna tell you Tupperware. Tupperware, you could use a Tupperware, you could keep it on the plate, but you're gonna have to turn it every couple hours. So Glad bag would be preferred. So these are the moments that we're gonna be using Worcestershire sauce. Yes, 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 Worcestershire sauce, okay? You want to do is shake this up. Worcestershire sauce. You got to use this brand. This is the best brand, okay? The other ones are too sweet. First thing you want to do, put a little bit of olive oil. Tad bit of olive oil. Had to wash my hands. For all of you that hit the like button, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for hitting the like button for the stream. This is a stream that a lot of people are working, so you understand. We're going to get more people coming in once they start going to the bathroom. Yeah, if you're at work and go to the bathroom, hey, take a little break and watch this, because I did slap my meat, but we're going to be putting a little bit of extra stuff on here, so here we go. So now we're going to pour this up. I already moved this around. Here we go. Holy damn, it's looking amazing, really good, smells amazing. The aroma that I have on here is just fantastic. We got to prep this up perfectly, so let's move this around. You're allowing the meat to absorb all that Worcestershire sauce. There we go. How lovely, how lovely. It is currently 12:49 p.m. here in the USA, Florida. So for all of you watching, if you're at work watching, thank you so much for watching this stream. So now comes the part that many of you need to know. You got to do it. You can leave it on the plate, but if you leave it on the plate like this, you're going to have to turn it every couple hours. And if you're not home, nobody's there to turn it. And personally, I'm not going to be home for the next couple hours. Got to do some things. So officially, this is what you're going to do. Very easy, and it helps out a lot. So this is what we're going to do. Spoke about this already on the stream. Here we go. Get yourself a Glad bag, okay? And you're gonna put that meat in there. There you go, 2 ribeyes in this bad boy, yes. The beauty on this compared to a container and a plate, you can move this around, you have no issues. And if you put this a certain way, like maybe you put it over here like this, you're wrapping around, you're gonna have the juices. So here we go, this is what we're gonna do. There you go. And boom, baby! How easy is that? Look at that. Now you could officially move this around. You got more space in your refrigerator. And I'm gonna be cooking this later. But I'm not done yet. I gotta slap more meat. So this one's done. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. It looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm gonna make sure to put it in there. It's gonna get all the aromas. And it's a lot better than putting it in a container or a plate. So now we're gonna do my other meat over here. This is chuck eye, and chuck eye is always good to have the next day or the same day. I'm gonna tell you the next day it's usually a lot better. So I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna do this right now. Let's season this bad. Boom, baby! Reaper crew, you know what time it is. Boom it. Again, I'm gonna say this. This is better than filet mignon. Look at this cut. Look at this beautiful thing. This is better than filet mignon. If you do not know how to cook, I guarantee you, you cannot mess this up. At the end of the day, you put it on the charcoal grill and you'll make the most amazing, amazing piece of meat. Yes, it is small, but again, filet mignon is small too. This is one of the most flavorful, fatty, juicy pieces of meat. This is chuck eye, and for all of you that are watching, I'm gonna tell you, you really, really enjoy this one. So if you're a rookie, if you do not know how to cook, my recommendation for you, if you get a barbecue grill, get yourself a chuck eye. Look at that. Look at that, how beautiful. And by the way, it's finally time. Gotta slap that meat. Let's do it. Ooh. Ooh, that one hurt. Oh. Ooh, there you go. Gotta slap the meat. Look, a little bit of fattiness. Ooh, slap that up. Here you go, looking beautiful, looking fantastic. Again, you can tell how fatty. You got a little bit of fat on there, a little bit of fatness on there, a little fattiness on here. And this is gonna make you the best little steak that you can make, and you can eat it for breakfast. I'm gonna be eating this one most likely for breakfast tomorrow. We'll see. Or I might have this one for dinner with my ribeye. But it looks beautiful. Point of the matter is, we got to clean this up. We got to make sure. Take all the moisture out of this. Take out all the blood out of this. Blood. We got to take out all the blood. Here we go. This is looking dynamite. This is looking booming. This is looking fantastic, amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Let me put this closer to you guys. Let me see if you see it. There you go. You see it a little bit better. Looking beautiful. Ready to slap this up. So for this one, since it's a little bit fatty, I am not going to use any garlic on here. No garlic at all. I'm going to be using a little bit of this. This is a blend, and for all of you that do know blends, they're good. All blends that you find at the store, most of them are very good. I'm going to be using this right now on this. But before I do that, let's put a little bit of pepper on here. Probably asking why I'm putting pepper. Well, this doesn't have too much pepper on there, so I want to add a little bit on this chuck eye. If you just came into the chat room, please hit the like button for the stream. This is once in a lifetime kind of a stream. If this goes good, I will do these seasonings very often. One thing I will tell you, you're going to have to spread it around. Sometimes if you pat it down too hard, you might get a whole blotch. Okay, a blotch of seasoning. You want to move it and spread it around, okay? That's a big, big up for all of you. Make sure to spread this around. For all of you watching, here we go, here we go. I do know you're tuning in because you want me to slap my meat. Well, here you go. Ooh, gotta slap that baby up. Here we go, let me slap. Ooh, that was a good slap. Very nice, productive little slap. Also this one, ooh, my meat is gonna go crazy. Ooh, real nice slap. Ooh, look at that. Look at this one, little productive little slap. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, ladies, I hope you enjoy that slap. There you go. Also, I will tell you, most of you do not know what this piece is. You just tune in here. Please do me a favor, hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. You know what time it is. Reaper Crew, you know what time it's. I'm not gonna finish that. You guys know what it is. You guys know what it is. Reaper Crew, we're #1. Hit the like button for the video. Now I'm gonna spread it up with a little bit of this. I do have Irish Soto in the chat room. I see you, Irish Soto. Irish Soto, and for anybody that has a wrench in the chat room, if you're watching right now, walking away from work, enjoying this stream, thank you so much. Today is a cloudy day here in Miami, Florida. We got no sun hitting, we got no light hitting these meats. My meats, got no light, got no sun, got no vitamin D on here. Only vitamin D is the ones that we have here. Now, one thing you need to do, other than spread it out, the sides, okay? The sides, bad boys, the sides. Gotta make sure to flip it around, flip it around, flip it around, flip her around, okay? Flip it around for her, flip it around for her, okay? Flip that meat around for her. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes you gotta flip the meat around for her, okay? This is what we're doing. Make sure you see, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, little part over here. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. That little part needs a little bit of clapping. Here you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Again, we're going to do the same thing on this side. Now, the crazy part about this is I can tell somebody that this is filet mignon and they won't know the difference. They will not know the difference. If I showed this to anybody and I tell them to barbecue this is filet mignon, they're going to probably say, oh my God, I just barbecued this. You gave me the best piece of filet mignon. But it's not filet mignon. It is one of the best cuts you can find. Ask your butcher, he will cut you a piece of chuck eye. And now comes the part that many of you want to tune in to see. These are the final stages of this. Now what you're going to want to do is get yourself a Crown Royal Blackberry. This is amazing, amazing whiskey. When you're cooking later, you're going to really enjoy this one with Sprite. You can mix it up with iced tea, Arizona iced tea. You can mix it up with a little bit of soda, a little bit of Starry. Yes, yes, Starry. I recommend all of you to get this whiskey. It is Canadian. So I will tell you the flavors on here are mainly strictly blackberry. This is limited edition. And I do tell all of you, when you're cooking, make sure to have a beautiful whiskey on deck. This is not a whiskey to drink by itself, okay? Big, want to let you guys know, do not drink this whiskey by itself. And then also, if you want a whiskey to drink by itself, no Sprite, no anything, get yourself a Blanton's. And this one over here, a lot of people, they want this one. You don't understand. This is a sipper. This is something for you to enjoy while cooking. And this one over here, straight from Kentucky. Yes, yes, yes. I think some of you can tell I take my sweet ass time. That's just what it is. So anyways, Crown Royal comes like this, comes in a little bag. And at the end of the day, it's inside, very beautiful. Get yourself one of these, Crown Royal Blackberry. Also, your Blanktons will come in a bag. So for all of you watching, I will tell you, make sure to get a Blanktons with a little baggie. And for all of you, here you go. There you go. There, look at that thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And let me make sure to put it back in the bag. Gentlemen, all of you, please hit the like button for the stream. It helps out. By the way, huge shout out to Edgar Romeo. I see you, Edgar Romeo. Irish Soto, and anybody that's in the chat room that has a wrench. Here we go. This is the part that a lot of you want to see. You're going to put some Worcestershire sauce. Yes, 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 Worcestershire sauce. Let's do that right now. Oh man, dandy, looking dandy. Also, you gotta hit it. You gotta hit your meat with a little bit of olive oil. Can't put too much, can't put too much. Gotta toss this, gotta toss your meat around just a tad bit. Okay, gotta toss your meat around just a tad bit. Put these are from the other, I think these are from the other seasoning. Chicago style seasoning. Look at this, filet mignon. Is this filet mignon? A lot of people are gonna think this is filet mignon. People are gonna think this is filet mignon. Somebody out here says, yuck, ooh, ooh. They've probably never seen meat in their life. I do know a lot of people from India tune into my streams. I don't know why, because it's prohibited in India to be. It's prohibited in India to be eating meats from a cow. But I do know that most of you, look at this, look beautiful. Holy heaven, we got 100 people watching me touching my meat. Holy crap. I don't know how many ladies. I think we have, how many ladies? 10%. 10% of the viewers are ladies. They want to see me slap my meat up. Well, I'm touching my meat, ladies. And if you see here, one of the best meats you can have. Here we go. And if you can, do me a favor, ladies. Hit the like button for the stream. It helps out a bunch. Later on, you're going to see me doing this, putting my meats hot on a hot grill. Holy heaven, we got 100 people here watching. 100 people. People are telling me to smack this up. If I smack it up now, my meat's gonna get real nasty out here. It's gonna be a lot of stuff going everywhere. A lot of stuff going. If I slap my meat right now, a lot of stuff going everywhere. I'll tell you that right now. Looking delightful, looking delightful. Look at this. Look at this. People are going to think this is filet mignon, but this is better than filet mignon. Is it time for me to slap my meat? Is it time to slap my meat? Maybe I should. We got 100-something people here watching, yet most of the ladies want me to slap up my meat. I'm playing with my meat. That's all that matters, and this is looking beautiful. If we get 150 people watching, I will slap my meat up for all of you, gentlemen and ladies. For all of you gentlemen, no homo. For you ladies, hey, I slap this up all day long. We got 100 people here watching. Please, you 100 people watching, please do me a favor, hit the like button for the stream. This is officially a live stream. We are officially in the cloudy side of Miami. All of Miami, super cloudy. I can barely see. And for all of you, look at this. Look at this. Goof. Look at this. Anyways. You need some protection, gentlemen. Protection is something you need all the time when you're playing with your meat. So for all of you, this is the protection you need, okay? You need a big one. You need a big, because this is big meat. You need a big thing to protect yourself from leakage. So to protect yourself from leakage, because you slapped up your meat, you did everything you needed to play around with your meat, you gotta make sure, gentlemen and ladies, I know there's some non-binary ladies that sometimes do tune in. If you're a cat watching, if you're a dog watching, non-binary, if you are any of those people, you might have issues cooking food. Point of the matter is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're #1. Hell yeah, look at that. Looking fantastic. Now, this is the part you're gonna have to put. You're gonna have to put a little squirt of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, yes. Put a little squirt of Worcestershire sauce. And then you're gonna put olive oil to boom it up. There we go, look at how easy that is. Protection is key to your meat. And there we go. There we go. How easy is that? You're protecting your meat while you're actually touching it up. Look at this. Everybody's gonna think it's filet mignon, but it's not. You can put this in the refrigerator, looking amazing. And then boom, you got your bigger meats. There's some ladies that like big meat, and there's other ladies that like the small meat. I prefer, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but what I'm gonna tell you is, this is the beautiful ribeye we have on here. And this is the beautiful chuck eye. Yes. For all of you that have been tuning in, remember it is currently right now 1:17 p.m. here in Miami, Florida. And I will tell you, I do not drink at these times. Drink responsibly, gentlemen. Right now, I need a little bit of sugar, so I did take out a little bit of Arizona watermelon. This is fruit juice cocktail. I use this for cocktails. And if you want to use this with a little bit of that, If you want to use it with a little bit of this Crown Royal Blackberry, when you guys get home, my recommendation is anything Arizona with a mix of this on ice. It's fantastic when all of you get home from work. And this is officially what I'm actually going to be drinking right now. I'm not going to drink this till later on. I have a lot of things to do. But let me put this over here. Ooh, that one blew me away. That one blew me away. Look at that, how beautiful. Let me drink this Arizona ASMR style. Oh, that's good. Oh, what a. I think some of you think this is easy. It's not easy. My back is hurting right now, man. Holy heaven. I'm tall, so since I'm tall, I have to crouch down. Some of you, there's a lot of people that say, hey man, this guy sounds like he's out of breath. Yeah, I'm out of breath. God damn, I'm out of breath. I'm crouching. I'm crouching like that guy, Golem, in Lord of the Rings. Oh, I got a broken back. Point of the matter is, I'm doing it for all of you, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this whole stream. This whole stream is mainly for all of you watching. I want to get a lot of you into food. I want to get a lot of you into cooking, because at the end of the day, your restaurants are ripping you guys off. Yes, if you're paying $100 for a meal, you're getting ripped off. If you're going to a restaurant and you're getting bad ribeye steaks, it's because you don't know that they're picking up any cook out there, because there's not enough people out there that want to work. So anyways, let me drink this again. Arizona watermelon, very good. So what you want to do before you leave the house, you want to try to have all the juices get to one side. Bond it up, wrap it up, bond it up, wrap it up, slap it up before you put it in the refrigerator. Slap that bad boy up. Yes, slap your meat up. You're going to do the same thing here with your ribeyes. You're going to make sure all the juices are around before you leave the house. Make sure it's all to the bottom. And then, boom, just slap that puppy up. Oh, what a stream. What a stream. Let me give you a recap of what I did here for all of you. What a stream, what a stream. Please, for all the people that are tuning in now, please, if you can, do me a favor, hit the like button for the stream. Do not hit the like, do not hit the down button, hit the upvote button for the stream. The start of the stream, we use a little bit of garlic. Do not use too much of this. I use most of this, just a tad bit. Give a little bit of extra. Then I had the option to use I had the option to use Montana steak seasoning or Chicago steak seasoning, and I had to do it for all the Chicago boys out there. All you Chicago boys out there had to use a little bit of this. So we use this on the ribeye. Yes, Chicago steak seasoning. It is pretty good. Added a little bit of pepper, yes. To give it a little bit of sweetness and kick, boom. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce I use on here, on both of them. Also, I used 2 rubs, and this is the final rub that I used for the first ribeye. I use also this on the second meat. I didn't use the Chicago steak seasoning. I only use this one for the chuck eye. You can get this at your store. These are fabulous. And later on, I'm going to be using Kingsford charcoal. That is only the best, cheapest, easiest, and most reliable charcoal you can buy currently right now. On this stream, I drank purified water from Publix. Yes, yes, that's Publix here in Florida. And that's about it. I think for all of you, you got a hell of a time. You got a fun time here. A little bit of an afternoon show for all of you. I understand this is not a cooking stream. We're going to cook later after this stream. This stream will be redirected to you guys, for all of you, to see the main live stream, which is going to be at 5 p.m. Rain or shine. I'm still doing a live stream. Rain or shine, hurricane, tornado, you name it. I don't care what's out here in Miami. Florida has really crazy weather. I will be barbecuing regardless. So for all of you, huge shout outs to all the people in the chat room. Huge shout outs to, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're #1. Thank you all for being a part of this stream. Shout outs to Farm Kitty. I see you, Farm Kitty. Iris Soto, I'll see you later, hopefully on the stream. Edgar Romeo, I'll see you later on the stream. Anybody that commented in the comment box, thank you so much for being a part of this live stream when I seasoned my meat, slapped up a little bit of meat, and at the end of the day, I showed you products like Crown Royal, Blackberry. I showed you products like the Blanton's bottle that I'm going to be drinking later. And I also showed you a little bit of everything on here. Oh, what a stream. What a stream. What a stream. These are hard, off-the-cuff streams. And for all of you, I will tell you, I'm going to give a huge shout-out to the USA. Huge shout-outs to the USA. Shout-outs to the USA. Yes, 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 yes. Shout-outs to the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Marines, U.S. Air Force, and let's not forget about the U.S. Space Force, because they are battling the aliens in the moon. For all of you, huge shout-outs to XRP, huge shout-outs to cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin. To the moon, baby, to the moon. For all of you that have watched the stream yesterday, I put a little bit of stuff, and Iris Soto, she says, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Yes, if you're watching, please make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button for the stream. If you hit the subscribe button, you will be notified later when I do, and I cook these meats up. I'll be cooking up these ribeyes. I'll be cooking up these meats later. You can tune into that. You have to be subscribed to get that notification bell. This is the Whiskey Reaper channel. I am the Reaper, and for all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed this whole stream. Shout out to all of you, and I'll see you all on the next one. Let's give a huge shout out. Okay, yeah, there we go. Boom, baby. Hell yeah. I see you, baby. I see you soon.